Chat, what do you think of this league team? What do you think of this league team? Force and top, Soda jungle, One Pixel mid, me AD carry, and Promiscu support. What do you think about that? Corki mid is still good, yeah, but I am putting this Anivia merchant in bot lane. What do you want about? I am putting that Anivia merchant in bot. You're the biggest liability. What? I mean, we get Forsen's Fiora, Pixels Anivia, so does Diana. Get my fucking Tristana. We're sorted. Bro, Lady Gaga is such a good artist, man. Like, oh my god, I wanna fucking cat time so hard. Great fact about T1. When Faker and Impact won Worlds, Zeus was 9 years old. And owner Guma Keria were 11 years old. Yow! What the hell? That's crazy. Yo, I'm gonna turn the alerts off and stuff, so thank you all for the subs and shit. I have to turn off. Hansama apology form. Reason for behavior. Caedrel convinced me he's washed. When did I ever say Hansama's washed? I didn't even bring up the LDR memes. You motherfuckers were the LDR memers, okay? I didn't say shit. It's your fucking fault. Change it to social media convinced me LDR wasn't bought, so he was trash. The problem was, Roman said that Hansama was getting death threats or some shit. He was getting death threats. Guys, it's funny if he doesn't buy an item, but fucking... where is that post? Where was that post chat? Roman was saying, here it is. Hansama received a certain amount of death threats after the series against T1. Bro, guys, it's just a joke, man. He just didn't build Lord Dominic's. Okay? He just didn't build Lord Dominic's. That's it. It's not that deep. Okay? You don't have to tell him to fucking end it because he didn't build an item. People are fucking wild, man. People are wild. Gamblers? Bro, it's true. When I was a pro player, when I was a pro player in the LEC in 2019, 2020, and I would beat a team higher rank, like we would beat like Fnatic or something, or Schalke, they would write to me on Twitter DMs, you fucking piece of shit, you just lost me like 400 euros, you fucking donkey bitch, why'd you play good now, fucking idiot? Not even kidding. They would message me and my teammates, and they would flame the shit out of us when we won, because we always like, we normally lost. But if we beat a higher team and we fucked their multi-bet, they were so mad. Crazy how mad they got. That's what I was talking about, this team. How good is that team? How good is that team? I think Kadim, AD, me support. Kadim, AD, me support. Appreciation post for KCorp because I'm getting so much undeserved hate in the subreddit. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of done with talking about KCorp, man. Like, I'm getting, like, so sick of fucking waking up every day to KCorp ads. Like, bro. I'm like, bro. I was super hyped about KCorp joining the LEC. They were, like, awesome. I don't know if their fan base got, like, bigger since they joined the LEC. I imagine it did. But, like, I don't know if they just got these weird-ass fans when they joined the LEC. That are, like... They fucking tag people, they fucking DM people, like, shut the fuck up, fuck you, fucking, don't fucking talk about my fucking team, I fucking fuck you, bitch. It's so annoying. And it's not just me, it's every caster. Every caster and fucking content creator is afraid to tweet about KCorp and shit, because they know that if they say one thing wrong, they're gonna get absolutely rolled on Twitter. This is the problem. So that's why I have nothing against KCorp or their fans, but I just don't want to talk about them anymore. So let's just move on. I haven't experienced that with any fan base where, like... And I don't want you guys to flame them either. I'm not here to flame them. This is not to flame them. I'm just saying I'm, like, really reserved from talking about them nowadays because I've seen casters get fucking annihilated on social media and content creators get annihilated. I've been annihilated by all these private accounts and, like, fucking ultras that are going crazy on us. And some of them are really nice. And before they joined the LEC, a lot of them were really kind. And, like, on social media, they were really nice and, like, really respectful. But these days, it just feels like they're going ballistic. And I much love to all the KCorp fans that are just there to support their team and are just like genuine league enjoyers and shit like that. But I feel like the population of people who were like mean and like way over the top and took it mega personal has like grown to the point where it's just like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Yeah, also that whole Linkas situation was so sad, man. Like, that guy's career just... I feel bad for Linkas. Like, that guy just got absolutely annihilated recently as well. Anyway, move on. It just happened that MSI bracket stage and the VCT Pacific finals are on the same day. And this is the most random shit you'll find on the internet.
It's gonna be a fucking dragon thing. We're gonna have a fucking class.
Was this guy watching both games at the same time?
What's going on? Gumbayus is dead. Kisanta's still fucking broken. Faker on the Akali. He's going back. Holy shit, Karen's in. Something's dead. Mindfreak.
He was watching T1 BLG and Valorant multi-screen. What the fuck? Identify all 4 teams with these stats. Hints are in the comments. Okay. Let me think. Jesus, this is hard. What the fuck? You've given me screenshots that are all basically the same. These stats are so similar. So I hope these teams are at MSI. I would say, chat. Genji can't be on this, right? Genji is undefeated, right? Did Genji lose a game yet? Did Genji lose a game? I can't remember. They lost 2 games to TES. Wait, they won. It was 3-2 to TES, was it? Oh yeah, they almost got reverse swept. Oh my god, I'm crazy. Why did I think they 3-0'd? Yeah, I remember. Man, I have no idea. These are all so similar. First Tower Blood, 50.9, 50.8. Gold per minute, 1958, 1956. I will just go on a limb and say bottom left is G2. Bottom right is T1. Top right is BLG. Top left is Genji. 3 Western teams, 1 Eastern team. Second row has a team that was knocked out. Well, Fnatic, I guess, or... T1, G2. Okay. TL Fnatic. Yeah, it's impossible to guess from just these stats. Like, their tower differential at 15 minutes is plus 0.2. It's like, what? The fuck does that even mean? His en passant move made it to Liches. Yeah, I saw that. I woke up in the morning, I saw that. Liches tweeted it. Bro, this en passant move is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. To push him down. How is this not just GG? Like, you should be able to en passant unless you're in check. Then you should not be able to en passant, because that's crazy. He can't go anywhere there. That's absolutely cooked. How am I not checkmating there because of N%, bro? Crazy. Absolute pathetic. Monte Glazing Pedro. Monty Glazing Pedro. I don't know why I couldn't say Monty's name there for a second. What did Monty say?
Here's the thing, guys. I will tell you the reason why Caedrel was the best caster in the last couple of years before he went full-time co-streaming. The reason is because he was co-streaming while he was casting. We could see that he did all of these other regions. He would literally wake up and do Asian regions and then go into work and cast LEC in the afternoon. True. And so we know that he was actually going through the motions of basically casting every region. Now, he's got a lot of stuff on top of that. He's smart, former pro player, funny, charismatic. He's got a lot going for him. But so do the other casters. The reason why Caedrel was so good was because he fucking grinded. And he worked harder than everybody else.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Here's the thing, guys.
Oh, thanks, Monty. I appreciate that. Much love, man. Thank you, Monty. Yeah, it was a grind. It still is a grind. But I don't mind it. The grind got easier. I think, like, the thing I noticed about streaming is when you first start streaming, the first year of streaming, it's really hard to get past, like, 8 hours because you're like, fuck, this is so exhausting. But eventually you, like, get accustomed to it, and then you can just do, like, a 12-hour stream pretty easily. But, yeah, my weekends were 7:30 a.m. wake up, turn stream on, LCK till 2 p.m. Then Riot gets mad at me because I always show up like 20 minutes late to my call times because I was watching like if there's a game 5, and I like take a taxi, and I just always made the excuse that I was in traffic. And there was even a time when game 5 was on in a finals, I think. And at the time I was living with my partner, and I was in a Discord call with Yamato, I think. And I went to the studio because I had to go to cast because I was already like 20 minutes late. I couldn't watch game 5. I left the stream on and left like someone commentating over it, and then they turned the stream off. Advice to T1 when playing against TL: don't play your best against them. This is very important because the teams practice their best secret comms, keep their opponent in the dark. G2, EUNA, XCD caps, Euphoria. Wait, this meme makes no sense. You've put G2 being a top 5 team and TL in 3rd place. How is TL in 3rd place? G2 is ahead of TL in the tournament right now. Hey. Hey, yo, what the fuck is that? Is this meta a hoax? T1 showed it last year, now G2 can counter it. Turns out teams are not prepared for an Ivern running it down mid with a shield and a Leona Poppy supporting Gage. T almost 4-0 in the play-ins, face G2 and dropped 2 games. Now LPL second seed got flatlined. Meta is something... I think meta is something players use to justify the state of the game. The problem is, the thing that I dislike, okay, and I said, I don't know how to phrase this, but what happens is G2 comes along and beats top esports with some slight off-meta picks, and then there's like hundreds of people like, I knew it! The meta is a fraud meta! People are just sheep following a fucking thing. All their champs suck and they have no idea how the games works. It's like, yo, listen, G2 are creative and they came up with great picks which countered their picks which were meta, okay? And then there's people shouting in the back like the most absurd, outlandish dogshit picks that probably won't work, saying like, yeah, I kind of knew this would happen. It's like, bro, on Reddit, and I was like, bro, what are they writing on Reddit, man? Like, guys, the meta is always going to be the meta. Like, there always will be the best champions that are blindable, or like the safest champions, or the like baseline counters, okay? When you can bend it a bit and you can like change the mold, that's insane. It's just not a lot of it will work, okay? You have to be a certain player or a certain team to pull off a certain champ, you know? So, for example, I don't think that many supports at this tournament could lock in Poppy support and do what Mickey's doing, just like that, you know? It takes like practice, it takes like draft priority, it takes like playstyle adaptation and how the game should work and like how Poppy's supposed to be played. It takes a lot of time, you know? You can't just be like, damn, this champ's off meta and it fucking rocks, I'm gonna lock it in. You might run it down, you know? He's number 1 in Korea right now. Who? Guwon is rank 1? Oh, the season reset. He finished rank 1 though. Holy fuck. He finished rank 1. Damn, Guwon, hell yeah. Meanwhile, in NA, what the fuck? I just woke up and saw G2-1. Sorry, we're not familiar with your game. Nah, they're still our sons. Hands on appreciation thread, yeah. What is this? Pobelter has some tips for Caedrel. What? Oh, he's
my
playing
god, it's
Mauser.
actually a Caedrel combo angle. Look at the Jinx, look at the Jinx.
Oh my god.
Look at the Jinx, look at the Jinx. Where is he? Where is he? Get vision. I'm going. I did what he could not.
G2 Yike says that G2 has a 85% chance of winning MSI. Wait, hold up. 85. Has he been watching the stream? What does he mean 85%? Has he been watching the stream? 85%. The Shy just leaves the game, not against that. Faker is respectful and kind. Caps, I don't know, is he flaming or not? The true Giga Chat. Me after I destroyed my friends on game night. Bro, Caps is like... Losing to Caps is funny, because, you know, yeah, like you're right. The Shy will leave the stage, or like Apple will write in all chat. Caps just stands up and does this, and like waves to everyone. It's kind of crazy. Also, chat, yeah, actually, we're not done. You know, I saw a clip that needs talking about. There is a clip that needs to be mentioned, okay? I'm going to call them out. Right now.
I'm not going to put top esports and G2 on the same...
You know, this is targeted at me because I put top esports and G2 in the same tier. Actually, you know what? Let's play my clip first. You're getting called out, Kitty. It's happening. It's probably... You're getting called out. Oh, here it is. Kind of. Here it is. Let's listen to Caedrel. What did I say? Where did I do about G2? Here we go. And if G2 is feeling sometimes works, a part of me is like feeling it there, you know? This is what a part of me is feeling, you know? A part of me is feeling that just because this is not any logic, but the G2 or duo win because G2 style is so... Like, for example, last MSI, Caps pulled out Nautilus mid, and it looked OP. Even Faker thought it looked OP, and Faker was like, damn, Nautilus mid's broken. You know what it did? It lost him in MSI. Because he rocked up, was convinced Nautilus mid was good, and they lost the series to JDG on match point. So, G2 is just so weird to me. Like, Caps just does this random shit where he plays a champ. Like, obviously, Faker after that series realized his champ sucks. But they could have beaten JDG if they didn't fucking play this thing. And Caps just has this aura around him where he just comes up with something degenerate. Or G2 does something fucking crazy. And it kind of works, but sometimes it really doesn't. And it's a train wreck. And I think this looks safer to me. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'll take it. I'll take it on the chin. If G2 gets fisted MSI and people want to call me an EU fanboy, do it. But I feel like they have the most unique style out of all these teams. I'm going to throw them in A tier. Because I feel like tier lists sometimes are... There's too much logic applied to tier lists. This team won, so this team's good. This team's better because they're from this region, so they should be there. But that's true. It's so true, no? Like, every tier list is... This team is the first seed from this region, which won Worlds, so this is the best. So then this region came second at Worlds, and this is their first seed, so they're the second best. And it's like, bro, where are you like... anyone can do that, man. Wake up. Too much logic applied to tier list. This team won, so this team's good. This team's better because they're from this region, so they should be there. But I feel like this tier list, I want to be a bit more zesty, you know? G2 are weird and random and crazy. T1 are dice rolly and crazy, and that's why they could probably be in the same tier as Genji. And I'll leave it like that. I change my mind. And I'm going to get called biased in so many different ways, but you know what? I'll tank it. It is what it is. I'm convinced top esports at this international, I will say this for the clip, because I know it's going to get clipped. Say it for the clip. I'll say it for the clipper. You know, say it for the clipper. You're trying to clip my take. I'll give it to you straight. I think TES are going to fuck this international up. And I think G2 will be better than people expect. Because people think G2 were trash because of last Worlds. But I think TES is going to be underwhelming. I can feel it. I know it. I've watched TN enough to know that this motherfucker is going to rock up to international and just fucking run it. The only thing that's holding me back from putting... Bro, top esports would be here if they didn't have fucking 369 and Jackie Love.
Oh,
shit! That's Mako dirty. I'm kidding. I take it back. Never mind. They would never be there. I take that back. That's a bad thing. If people want to disagree, go ahead. I'm sure there's a lot of good arguments for a lot of these teams. Okay, and now let's listen to this motherfucker. You kitty, you rat.
I'm not gonna put top esports and G2 on the same level. I refuse to say that top esports is the same skill level as G2. That is just the most fraud shit I've ever heard from the West. They need to shut up, okay?
That is me.
G2 literally shit themselves like 50% of the time. Top esports is indefinitely better than G2 because they are more consistent. And by more consistent, I think their bottom lane is more consistent. You don't catch Mako going 0-10. And Tien, I know he has bad days, but he also carries really hard. And then you also have 369. You have to think about it like this. BB probably won't be able to get an advantage against 369 because he's the best weak side or isolated solo laner there is in the LPL. Top esports better than G2. That is the main point and the main reason why I wanted to make this list. I'm sorry, I love you G2, but this is just the reality. You're not consistent enough to be put next to top esports. I can see a world where, yeah, if G2 every single day, I can see a world where if G2 has fucking 10 Red Bulls, 6 bags of cocaine, and fucking, I don't know,
what
like
the fuck, 6 consoles?
They can win against top esports. There's a world where G2 can win against top esports.
Everyone called me biased. Everyone called me biased because I put my region quite high. I think I was like one of the only people to put G2 high. And then I got shit for it. Well, now who's laughing? Now who's laughing? Who is it? Yeah. Me. Every season, every year, every tournament, Caedrel says, Weibo's making the finals. Delusion. Damwon will beat KT. Delusion. G2's better than top. Delusion. It's just delusion. I tank it like a wall. The T1 jersey swap curse. Oh no, everyone they swapped with got knocked out. No. Caps at MSI so far? Caps lock. True. He's caps locked. This series would have been cinema if it happened. G2 versus BLG. It will happen. It will happen. We're coming. We're coming for you. We're coming. MSI overreaction bracket stage tier list. G2 S plus tier. Okay, guys, listen. They beat top esports, all right? They almost beat T1. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, yeah? It's called one step at a time. You look at the match in front of you. You don't beat top esports and think you're the world champs all of a sudden, or like you're going to win MSI, okay? We need to relax. The expectations are now here, okay? For some reason, everyone was convinced Europe sucks and this is our ceiling. We can't beat the Asian teams. Now we've beaten top esports. That ceiling is broken. We're in the fucking stratosphere, convinced that we can win worlds. Like, guys, I'm there with you. I'm there with you, okay? But one game at a time. One game at a time, okay? Like, chill out. Funny clip from Uzi stream. He called him 69.
Q3 到死了，死了，死了 ，WA， 我左位躲了一下，哇
What's his clip then?
好熟悉的位置，以后上单这个位置叫69位
The 6-9 spot?
的369位吧，69位听着怪怪的，但是比较顺口。
Why the 6-9 spot? The teaser. Let's watch the teaser.
아무래도 롤 플레이를 해보신 분들 알겠지만 모든 플레이를 성공할 수는 없다고 생각하고 뭐 실패도 당연히 나올 수 있다고 생각하고요.
True.
다음에 좋은 플레이가 나올 수도 있기 때문에 그렇게 계속 플레이하는 것 같습니다.
You miss every shot you don't take.
Against Tion is gonna be kinda tough series, but these days they're kinda shaky. When Faker is playing bad, I feel bad too, because I understand. It's my ex-teammate.
덱트 선수랑 월드 우승도 같이 하고 지금까지 계속 만나와서 좋은 선수인 것 같습니다.
Fnatic against the wall! Team Liquid are here to defend North America's honor!
I'm happy I didn't choose the good back to SK, because I showed that I can get trophy 6 times now. Proud of myself, you know.
이번 MSI에서는 아무래도 좀
Also
광고들
hella
팀들도
rich.
되게 잘하는 것 같고 그리고 되게 팀마다 그런 전략도 다르고 해서 너무 재밌는 것 같습니다.
On the calling, Noah's ulti doesn't connect. John is just better. Team Liquid and the team fight are so damn clean.
하하가 어쨌든 저걸 만나게 됐고 내가 너를 보면서 조금 많이 배웠던 것 같기도 해.
언영아 다시 만나서 반갑고 좋은 경기 했으면 좋겠다.
Cute.
This time, we'll finish the job and lift the trophy for NA.
All right, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Let's get you to bed. Calm down. Okay, listen. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. Let's get you to bed, buddy. Good teaser. Fun teaser. SKT Impact versus T1 Zeus. True. I hope he writes an all chat Impact in Korean to Zeus. I won Worlds when you were 9 years old. I hope he writes that to him. Because he did. Fact. Jensen is benched? What? Really? Mid laner Quad is set to be promoted to the LCS team of FlyQuest and Jensen's benched. What the fuck? Jesus. Well, I'm not sure how good Quad is. How long's he been in FlyQuest Academy? Didn't FlyQuest Academy win the split or some shit? Bro, what is this Riot Games double standards? So, Team Uzi wanted to do a scrim against G2 on stream, just for content, I think. But MSI teams are not allowed to participate in third-party commercial events. Like, what do you mean? What about Saudi? What is that? Why can't they play a scrim on stream? That's not during MSI. But what does during MSI have to do with it? So tell me why MSI has a difference. Like, what's the difference like between MSIs on and not? It's not like it affects Riot schedule if they play outside of MSI hours, right? They just gotta. I guess it's, if anything, it's the team's decision, no? Like, if they sacrifice practice time to play in a stream, isn't it like good for the orgs? You know, isn't it like they're at MSI, they're an MSI team. Uzi and his team comes back to scrim one of the best teams at MSI. I can see it. I can see the tournament. Chinese reactions to G2 versus Top Esports. Talk to me. Caps is the best Tristana player I've ever seen. Bro, he hasn't seen me. I'm back from hell, Faker. Good one. Jackie Love, don't take the plane time to swim. How's he going to swim? Isn't he in mainland China? On used 3 hooks to end the game, but today you only used 1. Cream, your Azir plays like Lee Sin. Kamikaze would recruit you to be their pilot after watching Game 3. You should retire when you finish the games in Iceland. Jesus, what the fuck? I missed the days with Kanavi Ruler missing a knight. You had the counter pick and still got solo killed by Broken Blade. How did you get hit by Cassante ult 3 times in the same spot? True. Bro got nervous when hearing that Uzi was going to join G2, so he quickly put on a show. Playing Kog'Maw is right. It solves your problem of not buying LDR. Good ones. Actual good ones.